First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they did get the win last time out, but it hasn't. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo home run here on just the second pitch of the ball game. Home run number 9 on the year, and the Phillies grab a 1-0 lead.
Well, this has started off certainly quick. First batter of the game goes deep. Dare I say, ambush tactics?
Here's Andrew McCutchen now.
The left fielder, number 22.
As the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 5 homers and 22 RBIs. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. High in the air out towards shallow right. Hayward has a read on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Time now for a glance at the Phillies batting order in this one. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Right.
Well, Matt, one guy that's worth the price of admission, Andrew McCutchen. He's having a solid year. With runners in scoring position, he's hitting over 300. That's not outstanding or anything, but he's consistent, and that's what I love watching about this guy. His game is so consistent.
His matchup numbers with Hendricks. He's just 2 for 12. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a check swing. The appeal down to Earl Hendricks at third. No swing. It's ball 1. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2.
No.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Rhys Hoskins will be next. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. One ball and one strike to the Phillies first baseman.
1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Right on, but this is foul down toward the box at third. The 1-2 is at the knees and called strike 3. But another look here at the solo shot leading off the ball game. On to the bottom of the first here at Wrigley, and Philadelphia is off to an early 1. Zach Wheeler, a right-handed Georgia native, gets the starting nod. Dan, any thoughts?
Zach Wheeler's a quality pitcher. 3-pitch mix guy. Fastball 93 to 96. Good hard slider and a straight changeup. If he brings all 3 of them with him to the ballpark, it's going to be a long night for the hitters.
So in now for Chicago, Javier Baez, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First offering on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. These Phillies, as they enter play here tonight, fellas, they come in not exactly setting the world on fire, as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, dropping their last game. Now they find themselves at 500. Again, they got to find a way to get on a hot streak. You cannot continue to go peaks and valleys throughout the course of the season and ride that 500 line all year. At some point, you're going to have to take 7 out of 10, 8 out of 10 to get this going in the right direction.
And a chance now from the north side of Chicago to check out the Cubs starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, Matty, this lineup has struggled to score runs the last couple games. Last 3 to 4 games to be exact. They're going to have to manufacture it in a different way. Can't wait for that 2-3 run homer. They're going to have to get guys on base, put the defense on their heels a little bit, maybe a little hit and run, maybe a little old school baseball.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Well, we all know he's going to get strikeouts when he's on the mound. It's kind of his thing. The key for the offense is to actually make them work for him. So that 3-pitch see you later isn't going to help very much.
First delivery to him on the way. In there, and it's 0-1.
Wow, there's a pitch right there that this guy would like to have back. Very rarely do you see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and boy, he took that one. He'd like to have that one back and be able to take a good hack at that pitch.
So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Woody Keller.
Woody Keller, this is my nightmare. He likes to call a pitch above the zone, above the belt. I know guys say those are the pitches that go deep, but I'm telling you, if you're calling that high strike, it opens up a lot of room for the pitcher.
I agree with you, D-Roll. That's a tough pitch to get on top of and to put it in play. So if you're a pitcher right now, try to elevate in that top part of that strike zone.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Roll, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
Wheeler pauses. Here's the first pitch. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Rizzo, the runner at first with 2 gone. The next 0-2. Back up the middle. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, deal with a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. His career line against Wheeler, he's 1 for 3. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Well, based on that swing, I'd say this guy's got his A-game fastball working right now. The only way you're going to get to that pitch is you got to make an adjustment and get that front foot down a little earlier.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. 1-2. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. And the two-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. Second inning coming up here at Wrigley. It's the Phillies 1 and the Cubs nothing. So digging in now, JT Realmuto. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
No strike.
Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see 2 different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Here's Didi Gregorius. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there 1-0. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Schwarber on the move. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting 7.
Digging in the switch hitter, Greg Allen. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. A ball and no strikes. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
The count now at 2-1. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
And the count will be full. Phillies have an early 1-0 lead here in inning number 2. Checked his swing there, and did he go? No, he did not, says the third base umpire, so it's ball 4. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. Allen is off at first with 2 away. Runners off for second. Pitch misses low. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the base runner.
Here's the 1-1. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
He set the payoff pitch.
That's a ball.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Batting 9, the third baseman, number 4, Scott Kingery.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Well, he's been laboring a bit through these first 2 innings of work. That's 37 pitches, and ideally he'd be closer to 27 instead.
Playing 12.
And it's 1-2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
In the dirt here. And a nice job to keep the runners at bay as the count moves to 2-2. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he's in safely to third, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The batter number 2, second baseman.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. This ball will be chopped foul. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Into the basket, and it's gone. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left, his second of the game, as they extend the lead to 5-0.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop, and he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
The left fielder, number 22.
Into the box, Andrew McCutchen. As the first
Ball,
pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Flied out in his first at bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 4 runs here in this half inning. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Boy, not close again. His 3rd walk of the inning as that misses for ball 4. Here's Bryce Harper now. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Harper behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
That misses. 1-2.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. But 4 runs score in the inning, 3 coming right here on the 3-run home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Phillies 5 and the Cubs nothing. The next Cub up, Kyle Schwarber, and he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. One and one to Schwarber.
You're playing 11. 1-1.
Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1. Lofted in the air out to right field. Harper has a read on it. He's got it 1 away.
So here's how the Phillies are positioned defensively.
The catcher.
And let's spot shadow outfielder Odubel Herrera. One of the best first steps in the game, able to cover a ton of ground. Speed is definitely this guy's calling card, but do not sleep on the arm.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. As you get a look at his current righty-lefty splits entering play in this one. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
No balls, 1 strike.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
0-2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2. Striding forward for his first chance, Jason Hayward. And the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. One ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Boy, he center cut that fastball. It comes in the high 90s, but that's a dangerous location no matter how hard you're throwing.
2 balls.
This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Skied in the air to straightaway left. McCutchen is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Welcome back. Here's Heidi Watney with a report as we get set for the top of the 3rd. Heidi?
Matt, I had a chance to catch up with manager Gabe Kapler during the commercial break about the Phillies offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've obviously had a lot of success in terms of pushing across runs. And a big part of that, in his opinion, has been their pitch selection. In this game, they've swung at pitches outside of the strike zone less than 15% of the time. Meaning the vast majority of their swings has been at pitches that they're more likely to handle and hit hard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike.
1 strike.
The 1-2 is an off-speed pitch
outside.
taken for a ball. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Schwarber arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
The catcher.
So 1 gone here in the Philadelphia 3rd, and in steps the catcher JT Realmuto. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. 1 out, nobody on. And there's ball 2 now.
2-1.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3 balls,
3-1 to him now. The 3-1. A swing and a miss, and that'll fill the count at 3-2.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
Another full count pitch home. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And here's the left-handed hitting shortstop Didi Gregorius now. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He'll get it into second. And going for it, the right call. He's in at second base with a 2-out double.
designated hitter.
On his way
Greg
toward the mound now is skipper
Allen.
Joe Madden.
Your attention,
And he's
please.
going to motion for his
Now
bullpen
pitching
here.
for the
That'll
Cubs.
do it for the starter tonight.
Number 32. Tyler
So as he leaves, I would imagine these
Atwood.
fans would not be much pleased with his performance here
Ball.
this evening, as he certainly was
1-0.
not sharp. 1 ball, no strikes, the count. Here it comes, 1-0.
D-Rod.
Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
And
Ball.
this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Chatwood, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He was taken in the second round during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Trying to
Down and
nibble
full.
here, and he
3-2.
misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Some pitchers fall into the trap of giving in on 3-2 because they don't want to walk the guy. But with the base open, it's not the end of the world if you do. You still need to make a quality pitch.
And that's a fair ball as this one will get down the line. Long throw to the plate. Oh, but it's
No,
off
he's
line, so the run will score.
You know who's the happiest man in the building right now?
The batter.
His starting pitcher.
The center
He's got a
fielder.
big old smile on his face. He knows he has a 6-run lead here in the early going to work with. You can't let that take away your edge, though.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Schwarber is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. He's got a couple of hits here, and it leads to 1 on the scoreboard. And is the second
Leading
baseman,
off
Jason
for the
Kipnis.
Cubs.
He starts the inning, and
second
Dan, they're
baseman.
down 6
Yeah.
in the early
Jason.
going. So what do they need to do
0-1.
to claw
Kipnis.
back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Harper is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting.
Stepping
The
into the
shortstop,
box, Javier
Javier.
Baez. So far, 0 for 1 with a
Baez.
flyout.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind
That's a
first.
foul ball.
But this will land untouched. Here it comes, 0-2. And
D-Rod.
rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count
The
0-2,
center
right?
fielder,
You have to
number
protect for the
5.
fastball. You have to
Albert.
look for the soft stuff down and
Alvarado.
away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And now here's the versatile outfielder, Albert Almora Jr. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The windup and the 0-1. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. Wheeler into his motion, looking for the strikeout here on 0-2. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still find themselves down 6-zip. Digging in for his second at-bat, Scott Kingery. An
Leading off for
RBI
Philadelphia,
double is what he was credited
third
with
baseman,
his
number
first
4.
time around.
Well, he
Scott
got a good pitch to hit
Kingery.
last time
Ball.
up.
No.
Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get? Maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. Therefore, it is Hayward now, one away.
The batter, number 2.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Gene Segura.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game.
Ball.
We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Ball 1 to start the at bat. The 1-0. Misses low.
No, that's
good
down.
take on the curveball there.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last 2 pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself at counts where he's likely to be successful.
Cut fastball that time, but he doesn't bite, and now it's 3-1. On deck, there's Andrew McCutchen. He'll hit next. That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Kipnis is right there to handle it, and there are 2 gone now. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the former National League MVP, Andrew McCutchen. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. One and one to Andrew McCutchen.
Playing 11.
He might want that pitch back. Up and away, that's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1.
Two.
2-2.
We're seeing quite a few pitches up from him right now, and that can obviously be dangerous. A called strike there, but he might need to lower his sights a little bit.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Phillies riding in once again. Anthony Rizzo. He reached on a single in his first try. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Harper has a read on it. Makes the play. 1 away. Now the Cubs' 4-hole hitter, Chris Bryant. First offering on its way. Grounded up the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike. Bryant stands at an impressive 6'5". Swings the bat and throws right-handed. Could find himself a member of the National League All-Star squad this year. Had a nice season so far. Currently second in fan votes among third basemen.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Popped him up. Real Muto is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Now it'll be the Cubs DH, Ian Happ. And Dan, it seems like this starter is just dominating the game right now. Feels like we're seeing a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings.
No doubt about that, Matt. Hey, I've enjoyed watching him go about his business.
And the second baseman is there to make the play, and that ends. And out Bryce Harper. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Hendricks hasn't had his best stuff today.
Well, D-Row, this is a case of where it looks like the power pitcher is winning out this afternoon. Overpowering stuff from one side. On the other hand, a control pitcher that's having a rough go.
It goes to show you why everybody's so enamored with velocity. When you're a power guy, you can miss over the heart of the plate and you don't get that solid contact. As a finesse guy, if you're not spotting up, damage.
First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
No strike.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And he will run this one down, moving to his left, and that's the second out of the inning. Digging in once again, JT Realmuto. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Curveball looked at here for strike one.
Hey, I don't blame him right there. Giving up on that inside curveball, little front hipper. That's a tough pitch. You just can't figure out where the point of contact should be.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Takes this the other way to right, but he will run this one down in right center. A tough L9, and the inning is over. Welcome back to the north side of Chicago, back here at Wrigley Field as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. Between innings, I was able to discuss the current state of the Cubs lineup with manager Joe Maddon, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
2012.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out. Stepping up now, Wilson Contreras. Fly down in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. 1-0 the count. Now the 1-0. High and deep to right center. Herrera on the run. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Here's Jason Hayward now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch of the at-bat. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike. 0-1.
He's been pitching really well so far in this one as we cruise into the middle innings. One of the big reasons why, 80% first pitch strike ratio. If he continues that, he might be able to finish this one.
Hayward, or often just J-Hay. This is the first year of his new 4-year contract. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Digging in, Didi Gregorius. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning. Now the pitch.
Gregorius.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
I mean, the obvious key right now is the movement on his two-seamer. He's able to spot it up in when he has to, and he's able to go backdoor.
And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
The batter, number 6.
To the plate now is the designated hitter. Greg Allen singled home a run in his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good curveball there. Gets the swing and miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
The 0-1. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. way outside. 1-2. Gregorius aboard here at first with nobody out. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Here now the 2-2 is
Ball
laid
three.
off and the count runs
Count is
full.
3-2.
This would be an absolute terrible start to the inning. After drilling the first guy, you can't allow the second guy to reach base via the wall.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. One away. So next to the plate
Now
for the Phils, Odubel Herrera. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. From the stretch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. The 1-0 delivery. 2-0 now.
Cue
He's
ball.
going to have a
No
talk
strike.
with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
3-0 now. Scott Kingery waits on deck. Now the 3-0 offering. Here's a swing and a ground ball, and this is going to be a foul ball. The 3-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
The third baseman, number 4.
And in steps Scott Kingery. And this is just the eye test talking here, but this reliever looks fatigued to me. Doesn't seem like his stuff is really effective right now.
Yeah, I can't disagree with that, Matty. He's allowed a couple of runners to reach here in the inning, and the command just doesn't seem to be there anymore. I got to think they're going to turn to a bullpen option very soon, if not right away.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 is taken for strike 2. Six runs, 6 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 7-0 contest.
And not to take any credit away from the hitter on this RBI base knock, but I think it's clear this reliever is running on empty at this point. We were just discussing it, and now he serves up a good pitch to hit. He's given a good effort out there, but he's worked harder than he's used to, and I don't think he has anything left.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, your head's on a swivel.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
First delivery to him on the way.
Ball
1 as that one didn't
1-0.
really threaten the inside corner. The 1-0 home is laid off for ball 2.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
High in the air into shallow left center. On the run is Almora. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Ready for another chance? Jason Kipnis. He'll start things out in the sixth for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And here's one that misses to the Chicago second baseman. It's a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes to Kipnis. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Here's another 1-2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
Hey, he's been able to pound that zone all night, working that outer half of the plate. That's why he's having so much success.
And this is swung on and missed. And boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Albert Almora. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Kipnis leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1.
I mean, that's almost an unhittable pitch right there. The downward action of that nasty split finger, add in the velocity in the high 80s, you ain't doing much with that.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. The count now at 2-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around to score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Row. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
1 run, 4 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Popped him up. Hoskins moving to his left. And that's the 3rd out. Kyle Ryan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses, ball 1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
2.
Taken, called strike 2 on the inside part of the plate. 1-2 now. Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground at the left side. And a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number 1. And I thought this might happen based on how close that play was. They're looking at the replay in order to make a decision on challenging the out call on the field.
Yeah, definitely one of those bang-bang plays. And looking at it right here again, I still don't know if I can tell for sure. Going to be interesting to see what they decide to do here.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Good waste pitch, 1-2. The 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball 2. The 2-2. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. High in the air out to center field. Waiting on it is Almora. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So striding forward now, JT Realmuto, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Grounded to third. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So nothing happening. Ready once again, Ian Happ. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike 1.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Softly hit out towards short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Kyle Schwarber. Over 2 from him so far in this one. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. There's a fastball to start him off, but that misses for ball 1. One and one.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Ranging back is Herrera at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Now batting, Wilson Contreras. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So he picks on the first pitch here and is able to extend the inning.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Into the box now, Jason Hayward, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 1 left for the Cubs. Stepping in, Didi Gregorius. 1 for 2 with a double on his line thus far.
Didi.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In there, strike
no
1.
No ball, 1 strike.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline.
That's a
but
foul
that'll
ball.
get fouled. It's 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out. Next will be the designated hitter, Greg Allen. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Waiting on it is Almora. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Odubel Herrera. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. This pitch is popped up. And Rizzo able to make the catch, and the inning is over. Now to the plate, Jason Kipnis. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Javier Baez. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
Hit on the ground to third. A diving effort as it's off his glove. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner.
The center fielder,
Into the box now, Albert Almora. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. This will get foul for strike 2. On its way, the 0-2 pitch. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Digging in and looking for more, Anthony Rizzo. It was an RBI single for him in his last plate appearance. Hit hard on the ground towards second. There's Segura, and 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Cubs strand 1. They're down 7-1. Ryan Tepera enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Here's the first pitch to him, and no swing apparently. Ball 1 for his career in this matchup. Small sample, a perfect 1 for 1. The 1-0. is looked at for the first strike.
We're playing 11.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Swing and a liner, but foul. Here's another 2-2. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the 9th. Gene Segura will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. And prior to the first pitch, he'll look to first. And he's back in standing. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Ball.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Phillies leadoff man. A bouncer up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Andrew McCutcheon.
Into the box now, Andrew McCutcheon. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch coming. Here it is. Little chopper back to the mound. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. And what do you know? They do get the double play.
Now batting, the right fielder.
So coming to the plate, Bryce Harper. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. He's set. Here it comes. And it's fouled away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1.
Kingery at third with 2 away.
Ball.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now. Hit hard toward first, and a little self-preservation down at first. Here's Chris Bryant now. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch on its way. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there.
No, that's a ball. Too low.
That's popped up. Gregorius into shallow left. He gets there, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Kyle Schwarber. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1.
Lays off
1 ball.
1-0.
No strike.
Hey, you can tell by the look on that manager's face, he's obviously frustrated right now. But it's a long season. You're going to have a lot of ebbs and flows with your offense. Does he take a step back and relax a little bit, or does he call a team meeting right after this one?
Drilled down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Lifted down the line in left, but this will land untouched. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts. But listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
7-1 the final score in tonight's. The Phillies jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Zach Wheeler with his 4th win this season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. Kyle Hendricks permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Chicago Cubs baseball, and remind you to please drive home safely.